Hey everyone out there in beautiful YouTube land, it's Joel Ellison with Pinnacle Mountain Gunsmithing, and today we're taking a look at a interesting pistol that didn't really sell well when it first came into the country. This is a EAA Girsan MC18. This is a double and single action hammer-fired pistol. Kind of looks like a SIG P226 if you squint and use a lot of imagination, but it really isn't any of the above. Usually we think of Turkish pistols that are in imitation of something else. This really isn't. This is one of the first, well, really unique Turkish designs that I've seen out on the market, and it really didn't sell well when it first came into the country, but let's take a look at it, see if there's any reason for that, or if that's just some bias in the market. Stand by, let's take a look up close. Okay, here we are down on the bench, and we see our Girsan MC18, 9mm, our serial number over there on the frame, EAA, European American Armory, Cocoa, Florida, made in Turkey, and our brand, Girsan. They're on the slide. We have pretty basic 3-dot sights, adjustable for windage. The front is, the front is pinned with a roll pin, so you can adjust or replace the front sight if you are so inclined. We have a thumb safety over here, fire and safe right there, and we have our hammer. And with the safety off, well, here for all the safety sallies out there, our magazine's unloaded, our chamber is empty, and even with the safety on, we can extract and manipulate the slide as we see fit. But with safety off, I'll show you the trigger action here. It's a little mushy, but it's not a bad single action pull. And there's our reset. That's actually fairly crisp, especially for a handgun. And here we have our double action. It's a little longer, but quite smooth. In any case, we also have some nice checkering on the front strap. A little smooth up under the trigger guard. We have our nicely checkered plastic grips. Not a whole lot going on under there. And we also have our slide stop / slide release, if you want to get pedantic about it. But fundamentally, it's a tilting barrel, Browning style lock and unlock. And in order to get the slide off, we lock the slide back. We have a release button down here, and our disassembly lever, which rotates downward. Pretty straightforward. And but of course, we make sure the chamber is empty, but we can release the slide lock, and here we go. There's our frame. Not a whole lot going on there. We'll get back to that. We also have our recoil spring, non-captive, and our guide rod. That just pops right out. And we also have our barrel. Pretty straightforward. This is about 4.5 inches or so in length, and our slide, it's pretty straightforward and basic. This feels like actually a wonderful duty weapon. Our magazines are 15 rounds, and yes, they are Metgar, and if you can see the number there, if I can get the glare right, this is the same magazine as a Smith & Wesson 5900 series, and this particular one holds 15 rounds. The 5900 series was a very popular firearm from Smith & Wesson, and really not that hard to find out there on the secondary market. I don't believe they're in production currently, but you know, they're around, and really for not unreasonable prices. I think most of them I saw on Gunbroker for like $28 to $35-ish. But yeah, they're really not that hard to find. We have our ejector right there. That's a sheet metal piece. And our unlike so many other DASA pistols, that's double and single action, there's no decocker. So you can carry it cocked and locked, just as God and John Moses Browning intended. And yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Putting this back together is pretty easy too. Here we have just our barrel into there, recoil spring and guide rod into the barrel, and with our disassembly lever down, we can slide it back onto the frame rails, which are actually quite beefy. This frame is aluminum, by the way, so I don't know about the longevity of it, but you know, for a duty pistol, it should outlast me, especially for as little as I would intend to shoot it. But yeah, we actually have a fairly long unlocking stroke on these pistols, which makes them really quite soft shooting. I have fired this one, but it's pretty much brand new. So yeah, it's fairly straightforward and really quite smooth. You can hear a little bit of scraping there, but not much. In any case, these are wonderful little pistols. If you'd like to pick one up, we can help you out with that. Of course, for the benefit of the bots, I'm not selling this on YouTube. Of course, there's other venues for that, and if you know, you know. In any case, let's close you out with a few final thoughts. Stand by. In any case, this is kind of an oddity on the American market, especially nowadays. I think these came out in 2016, 2017. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong there. But it was kind of unusual to see a brand new DASA metal-framed 9mm pistol out on the market, which, okay, that might have had something to do with low sales. But these are actually quite affordable. You can retail on these, it usually runs around $350, $400 or so-ish. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, they are really quite nice. We have a nice beaver tail back here, and ergonomically it's nice for inserting into a holster because the front end is so very narrow. It starts narrow and then gets wider as the frame rails come in, and gets a little bit wider here at the back. But yeah, it's really a nice... this would make a wonderful first pistol for someone if you wanted to get into the shooting sports. The grip angle's fairly 1911-like, and of course it's DASA, which means you do have to get used to a double action pull a little bit, but you can compensate for that by carrying it cocked and locked. In any case, I think this particular pistol is pretty neat. If you think so too, feel free to look us up at our website, pinnaclemountaingunsmithing.com, and feel free to set up an appointment to come see us. Also, let us know if you have any particular gunsmithing-related projects. We can help you out with that, and we'll see what we can do together. In any case, this has been Joel Ellison. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. It honestly blows me away that our channel has grown as much as it has. As of this filming, we have about 330-ish subscribers, and for a little over a year in existence, I am stunned and amazed that there are that many people who listen to me ramble about guns on the internet. In any case, this has been Joel Ellison, and this is Pinnacle Mountain Gunsmithing, and hopefully I'll see you around. We'll see you next time. Bye.